A taste you'll find in no other beer at any price. Beechwood Aged Budweiser.
It's always been true. Three-pointer! Count it. Yeah, milk and honey. Butters. Oh! It's like rain. It's always coming down.
Just a reminder.
If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
If you're talking basketball, Foot Locker knows exactly where you're coming from. Wherever that is. Foot Locker, where it all begins.
Come on, let's go again.
Championship banner being raised to the rafters at the summit. What a great moment. We saw the rings being given out, and you heard the roar of that place when Hakeem Olajuwon got his. Houston Rockets world champions, and the fans on the summit eating it up tonight. Games are already underway. Let's take a look at some of the scores so far. The New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics playing at Boston Garden. A new-look Celtic team. They got Dominique now. You know, Dino Raj had 3 fouls in the, before the game even started and sat down. The Knicks have a 37-34 lead in the second period over Boston. Milwaukee playing Philly at the Spectrum. Sean Bradley, they thought he might miss a few weeks of the regular season with the knee injury. He's in there starting tonight. The Sixers have a 24-18 lead over the Bucks, playing without the big dog Glenn Robinson, as we told you earlier. Orlando and Washington playing at US Air. Shaq and the guys. Now they got Horace Grant. That's a good bunch. 37-30 is the lead over the Washington Bullets, playing without Juwan Howard, who remains unsigned, the number 5 pick overall. And in a rematch of last year's playoffs, the Indiana Pacers, who vanquished the Atlanta Hawks last season 4-2, used a 12-2 run in the first period and now have a 23-16 lead over the Hawks as they play just a few blocks from here downtown at the Omni. We'll be back with more right after this.
Latrell Sprewell, 21 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, 3-point threat, great running jumper, quick hands, collects porcelain panthers, has defeated Street Fighter. Hobby is repairing stereos. First job, favorite food, nickname, college, high school, car.
Hey, TNT knows more about the NBA, because every Tuesday and Friday we've got more games, more teams, more players, more NBA than anybody.
Prefers briefs to boxers.
Nobody knows the NBA like TNT.
What if the Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, and the Sneetches all walked into the same movie with Kathy Najimy, Robin Williams, and Christopher Lloyd? You'd have the world premiere of Turner Network Television's fantastical new movie that celebrates the stories,
Green eggs and ham,
the characters.
I am the Lorax.
The whole magical world of Dr. Seuss like you've never seen it before.
Oh, the places you'll go.
TNT's In Search of Dr. Seuss premieres Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
And welcome back to our Atlanta studio. Thank you for joining us for the Budweiser Pop at the Top opening night in the NBA. We've already seen a lot of pomp and ceremony in Houston. 12 games on the night. The highest rookie draft pick to play will be Grant Hill of the Detroit Pistons. We'll show you highlights of him as the night goes on. Glenn Robinson, of course, not playing as we reiterate the top story of the night, Craig Sager, with his report from Milwaukee. And so he's not playing in Philadelphia tonight. At halftime, we'll be talking to Rod Thorne about the rules changes. But, folks, it is time to put that ball in the air at the brand-new United Center. Let's go see the Charlotte Hornets and the Chicago Bulls. Bob Neal.
Just moments ago at the United Center, John Paxson, recently retired from the Bulls, now a radio analyst for Chicago and star of the Bulls winning in 1992-93, helped raise the 3 back-to-back-to-back World Championship banners here at the new United Center to go up with the rest of the banners, including the retired jersey of Michael Jordan. Our starting lineups tonight, as you see, the Hornets on the left and the Bulls on the right. And the key to that, Doug Collins, correct me if I'm wrong, is Burrell Pippen.
Yeah, Scotty Burrell is going to have his hands full with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen has played great against the Charlotte Hornets. I look for David Wingate to come off the bench and playing also. And B.J. Armstrong has really played well against Muggsy Bogues, a career-high 28 points in the opening game we did last year on TNT. So look for that matchup also. B.J. coming off screens. Muggsy's had problems with that.
And our officials tonight are Bill Oakes, Ronnie Nunn, and Hank Armstrong. Ready for the first regular season game ever here at the
What if the Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, and the Sneetches all walked into the same movie with Kathy Najimy, Robin Williams, and Christopher Lloyd? You'd have TNT's fantastical new movie, In Search of Dr. Seuss. Premieres Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Kitchen. On one of those hoops that you would hang on the back of the door. I drove my mother crazy. I broke all the dishes in the kitchen. That was my introduction.
My uncle and my brothers, they always said I always wanted to carry a basketball or play with one, and when guys would take it away, I'd start crying.
I would spend hours at the park. I never called it practice. I just called it playing the game.
I love the game. I sound like an NBA commercial. I love this game.
From legal gambling to boiler room charities, there's big money to be made.
A lot of money coming in, but not going where they say it's going.
All in the name of saving the Native Americans. CNN presents Sunday, 9 Eastern.
Right now, when you take the Eagle test drive, you can get an incredible deal. And here to tell you more about it, I guess they're supplying me with my own stunt double. Okay.
Hi, I'm Greg. Right now, you can lease an Eagle Vision with a powerful V6, cab-forward design, four-wheel disc brakes, and dual airbags at a great lease price. But hurry, deals like this won't last for long.
Cut. Look at this picture. The hair, it's frosted. I'm not frosted. Got to be lighter, sandy, something like that.
Saxby Chambliss is one of us, and he's running for Congress because he knows the career politicians in Washington are out of touch with us, the working people of Georgia.
The Clinton administration and the career politicians in Washington don't understand the way we folks in the 8th District think. They're taking this country in the wrong direction, and that has got to change.
Saxby Chambliss will bring common sense leadership and conservative Georgia values to Washington. Vote Chambliss, U.S. Congress.
Some things never change. Take Chichester's on Vineville, for example. Chichester's offers the same good service you've come to depend on. They still have low prices on prescriptions and over-the-counter products. Plus, they honor most third-party prescription cards. Chichester's offers senior citizens 10% discounts, free delivery service, individual charge accounts, and offers a post office for your convenience. So you see, things don't really change. They just get better. Chichester's on Vineville, much more than a drugstore.
This program is authorized under rights granted by the National Basketball Association solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, reproduction, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited.
Get it all this weekend on TNT. Saturday, Hot Dr. Seuss Marathon begins at 5 p.m., followed by It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Walnut!
And Sunday, more Seuss cartoons at 9 a.m., followed by River Phoenix and Explorers. Get it? He's got it. Good stuff this weekend.
Tuesday night NBA scouting report. The Cavs must find a way to break down the 7-foot, 255-pound blocking machine that is a key. Rockets Cavs, Tuesday at 8 on TNT.
But he often goes by the name the Dragon or El Dragon. He is very dangerous and often angry.
Act casual.
At Pep Boys, we'll fit this Ford Taurus with a top-quality Niapco half shaft for about $191. Your dealer could charge around $400. Once again, deal? Dealer. Come to Pep Boys and drive away happy. At Pep Boys, top-quality Niapco half shafts come with our lifetime warranty. At other places, you may only get 90 days. Let's see, lifetime or 90 days? Get a lifetime. Come to Pep Boys and drive away happy.
You might be confused by all the different types of pain relievers and all their claims, but your doctor isn't. They call one type NSAIDs. like aspirin, ibuprofen, and the latest pain reliever called Aleve with naproxen sodium. The pain reliever in Tylenol is different from all these, especially when it comes to your stomach. To varying degrees, every NSAID brand can sometimes cause a side effect of stomach irritation. Tylenol won't. The choice is clear. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
Just outside the entrance to the new United Center here on West Madison Street, Chicago, is the Michael Jordan statue. Inside, the Michael Jordan retired number 23. Michael came in on Tuesday night for a big gala. Hollywood.
When the sun goes down, TNT is gonna heat up the night.
Now, what do you do on the road?
Oh, man, you don't drive on it. Delivery boys drive on it.
I take the Volkswagen Golf. It hugs it, it caresses it. It takes it out for dinner, and then it calls it back the next day. All with a Medtronic tuned engine that puts it in a class all on its own. I'm talking about German engineering. I'm talking safety. I'm through talking.
Hi, I'm John Davis. I was raised off Zebulon Road. I'm voting for Denmark Groover because he's a candidate with the most experience. He's the candidate who cares about the rights of the individual as opposed to big government. We need more people in Atlanta, Georgia like Denmark Groover.
If you want continued effective representation in Atlanta, vote for me, Denmark Groover. I'd appreciate it, and I believe you'd be glad you did.
Denmark Groover, an effective representative for Bibb County. This message paid for by the candidate.
Don't miss the giant remodeling sale going on now at KB of Macon. Take advantage of great savings throughout the store, like 2 pair of jeans or 2 rugby shirts for only $35. Or men's suits, 2 for $199. Or choose from a wide selection of tennis shoes by Nike, Fila, Reebok, Adidas, and more. Get to KB of Macon now.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by Golf GTI, It's Coming, and by Nike, who encourages you to participate in the lives of America's youth.
Now, what do you do on the road?
Oh, man, you don't drive on it. Delivery boys drive on it.
I take the Volkswagen Golf. It hugs it, it caresses it. It takes it out for dinner, and then it calls it back the next day. All with a Medtronic tuned engine that puts it in a class all on its own. I'm talking about German engineering. I'm talking safety. I'm through talking.
but he often goes by the name the Dragon or El Dragon. He is very dangerous and often angry.
Act casual.
There are so many obstacles in the way, and there's always an excuse to quit. It's too hard, too much pressure. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was determined to succeed. If it wasn't basketball, it would be something else. I wanted to do something with my life. And let's face it, if you don't have your high school diploma, you don't have a shot. Stay in school. It's your best move.
Before the time, get the inside stuff. Saturdays.
Check it out.
Now, what do you do on the road?
Oh, man, you don't drive on it. Delivery boys drive on it.
I take the Volkswagen Golf. It hugs it, it caresses it. It takes it out for dinner, and then it calls it back the next day. All with a Medtronic tuned engine that puts it in a class all on its own. I'm talking about German engineering. I'm talking safety. I'm through talking.
Nice painting. What is it?
Not a very interesting piece. Reminiscent of early Dadaism.
What's Dadaism?
If he's so smart, why is he using those other batteries?
With a brain that big, you'd think he'd know Duracell batteries outlast all other brands. Now, it's...
You're right, Mom. The museum can be fun.
The copper top tops them all.
2 MVPs, 2 rings. I've been working hard. Maybe this year, I'll take a little time off. There, that was refreshing.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder in the preseason.
The Reebok Halftime Report is brought to you by Reebok.
All right, 24 minutes in the books at the brand spanking new United Center in Chicago. The Bulls trailing the Charlotte Hornets by 1. Ernie Johnson in Atlanta with the Reebok Halftime Report. Let us start the opening night highlight reel with the battle in the Atlantic Division. Of course, the reigning champs in that division, the reigning champs of the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks. More of an up-tempo style this year as they go to Boston Garden to take on the new-look Celtics. The old guard is all gone. Robert Pierce, you've seen him tonight playing for the Charlotte Hornets, and Dominique Wilkins is the big newcomer for the Boston Celtics. Let's go to the Garden, and there's Eric Montross. Get a good look at the rooks tonight. Eric Montross down low on the feed from D. Brown. Anthony Mason gets some position, but Montross goes up and over it. Dominique Wilkins, he had a 14-point first half. How many times have we seen that little fake of the spin move and a fall away in the lane for 2? So we show you a couple of Celtic highlights because the Knicks are killing them. It's 80-69. They are in the third period. New York leading by 11. The Milwaukee Bucks and the Philadelphia 76ers playing at the Spectrum. Sean Bradley starting tonight. There were thoughts that maybe he'd miss a few weeks because he re-injured his knee, but he's in there starting. Milwaukee, Todd Data, Eric Mobley, the number 18 pick in the first round. Sharon Wright was the number 6 pick of the first round. Big guy can play out of Clemson. Sixers with a 4-point lead. And B.J. Tyler, the number 20 pick overall. You don't want to show it to you. 61-60, the Bucks with the lead over the Sixers. They are in the third quarter at the Spectrum in Philadelphia. Orlando and Washington are playing at U.S. Air. It is 77-73, Shaq and the guys with the lead, and O'Neal with a 17-point first half for Orlando. The Indiana Pacers and the Atlanta Hawks at the Omni. The Central Division Championship banner raised. Remember, they won the Central last year, but then they got beaten in the playoffs by the bunch they're facing tonight. Although Mark Jackson wasn't with the Pacers last year, having a good first half. He will drive and score. Indiana had a huge lead in this game. It's been cut to 10 now. The Pacers with a 58-48 advantage over the Atlanta Hawks as they play at the Omni. And the LA Lakers and the Detroit Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. And there is Grant Hill, the number 3 pick in the draft. He is going to be a great one. Oh, he is so graceful. Eddie Jones, not bad. The Laker rookie with the reverse to Nick Van Exel. And Hill. Watch him go to work. The guy is going to be a star. I'm not the first guy to say that. 57-54 is the count. They're at the half. The Lakers leading the Detroit Pistons. And when we come back on the Reebok Halftime Report, the NBA's Vice President of Operations, Rod Thorne, is here to talk about the rules changes and to show us some examples. We will be right back.
Well, the battery's good, and the starter's brand new, so I figure it's got to be the alternator, right? I go into the AutoZone, get a new one. Well, this guy says, well, let's check the old one first. No sense buying something you may not need. Well, turns out it's a voltage regulator. I tell you, I could have spent a lot of time swapping out parts till I got it right. But with AutoZone, piece of cake.
I'm here with big-time golfer Lee Trevino, speaking to you on a Motorola personal cellular phone. To test its toughness, we're going to drop this phone like they do in the lab. How many feet are we going to drop it, Lee?
4.
You know, Nicholas got me on the first try. Motorola, the best-selling, most preferred cellular phones in the world.
Discover how 2 months' salary can last forever at K Jewelers, the Diamond People.
Nothing like a little pre-game tailgating, huh, Pigskin Pal?
Couple of fans, couple of Egg McMuffins.
2 Egg McMuffins for $2, huh? Mr. Farm Fresh Egg Boy.
Mr. $2 conversion.
Go for 2, guys.
Go for 2 with McDonald's $2 conversion. Convert $2 into 2 hot, fresh Egg McMuffins or 2 towering, tempting Big Macs. But the clock's ticking on this deal, so hurry.
What you want is what you get.
Well, you said we get a couple of Big Macs later on.
That's a good call, Mr. 2 all-beef fatty boy.
At McDonald's today.
We got enough time before kickoff?
Oh, sure.
At the break in Chicago, the Bulls trailing the Charlotte Hornets 47-46 as the Reebok halftime report continues. Let's hit the scoreboard for some more results here from opening night of the NBA. They are in the second period, and the Houston Rockets, the defending champs, a 43-35 lead over the New Jersey Nets. Those two met on opening night last year, and the Rockets hammered them. Minnesota and Denver, I don't know, maybe still too early to call on this one, 7-6. As they are underway, the Nuggets with a 1-point lead. It's also early at the Delta Center, Miami and Utah. It's a 21-12 lead for Malone and Stockton and the guys. And this game was supposed to start at 8:30. Golden State at San Antonio at the Alamo Dome, but yes, do not adjust your sets. Start delayed by water cannon. The thing went off after they had indoor fireworks at the Alamo Dome. Don Nelson said, hey, we got hosed. Golden State head coach, and he was right. He also said it was the largest wet T-shirt contest on record. You were talking to the guys, Rod Thorne, about what happened down there. What was the situation?
Ernie, I was talking to Russ Bookbinder, who's associated with the Spurs, and they had a pyrotechnics show, and a water main on the 3rd level activated. Had never happened before. They've had many pyrotechnic shows in there, and everybody in the lower bowl got drenched.
It's unbelievable stuff. Maybe a rule change next year about indoor fireworks. Let's talk about the rule changes, and you as VP of Operations, really keeping an eagle eye on this as you look around all the games tonight. What have you seen?
Well, in the Charlotte-Chicago game, we saw 4 hand checks in the first 2 minutes of the game. After that, we had very few. In the other games, we've had very few hand checks. So I think players are getting the message concerning hand checking. In the Atlanta-Indiana game, we've had several illegal defense violations called because of the 2.9 second at the upper zone.
Yeah, to explain, I mean, once you commit to go down there and double, you got to go. You can't be back and forth.
Yeah, it's much different than last year, and this is really a fundamental change, and I don't think a lot of people have focused on this one. But now, once you go below the foul line, you have to immediately go double team the ball, or you are automatically illegal. Before, you could go below, come back, go below for 2.9 seconds.
And the other rule change, of course, and we'll talk about it as the night goes on, is the three-pointer. We have plenty of time left. It is a doubleheader tonight. When we come back, we'll talk about Glenn Robinson. What's the latest on the big dog? Craig Sager with a story next.
I like a junior bacon cheeseburger made with fresh beef and 2 full strips of bacon. And I like that hot, right off the grill.
Want it hot? We'll make it hot.
Most places don't serve hamburgers hot off the grill. They reheat them. Not Wendy's. We make our 99-cent junior bacon cheeseburger with fresh beef, 2 strips of bacon, and hot off the grill. We think it tastes better. Just 99 cents on our super value menu.
It's everything you'd expect from Wendy's.
Get Dave's new book, Well Done, A Common Guy's Guide to Success. Dave's Profits Benefit Adoption.
If men weren't meant to fly, they wouldn't have put our Advantex fiber in skis. Owens Corning. We make the difference. Whoever said now is the winter of our discontent never stood behind our windows. Owens Corning. We make the difference.
And welcome back. When the Glenn Robinson saga began, he was portrayed as a greedy athlete seeking $100 million as a rookie. The situation now, he has agreed to a 10-year contract worth $68 million, but he has not signed it yet. There's a hang-up over insurance payments. Will Robinson pay him or will the Bucks pay him? That's the way things stand right now. He is unsigned and did not make the trip with the Bucks to Philadelphia. Craig Sager has been in Milwaukee. He sat down with Big Dog today and asked him about his expectations for the coming year.
Well, for me, anything less than the Rookie of the Year would be a disappointment for me. But hopefully if we can make a playoff, we can have a better team than we did last year. I would just have to set that Rookie of the Year off to the side. and just be a team member and accept it and know that we did better than we did last year, because that's what I'm here for.
Is he worth it? It's a question that's probably going to follow you your entire career. What pressure does that bring to you?
Well, it creates a lot of pressure. You know, it creates a lot of pressure as far as me going out, and there's going to be a lot of questions of does I have the ability to go out there and do the things that's worth $68 million or $70 million, whatever it is. But I would like to believe that I'm worth it, and I would just have to show everyone that I am.
2 days ago, your agent said the Bucks were portraying you as a greedy little black athlete. Then, suddenly, everything came together. Where did that statement come from, and how involved were you in the negotiations?
Well, I'm not going to say that the Bucks were trying to portray me as a greedy little black athlete, because I really don't know. I really don't care. But I think when the things started going public and a lot of questions were being raised about where's Glenn Robinson, and I think the $100 million figure was out there. No one pointed out the amount of years that I wanted to play. And that's where all the greedy things came from. But it's not like that, because if I was greedy, I'd still be sitting out trying to get $100 million.
The big dog remains unsigned. We may see him right here next week on TNT, a week from tonight, as we show you the Milwaukee Bucks. Still to come tonight, Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Clippers taking on the Blazers. That is from Yokohama, Japan. It's Game 2 of our doubleheader. Right now in Game 1, Charlotte and Chicago. The Hornets by 1, and the second half is just ahead.
Two MVPs, 2 rings. I've been working hard. Maybe this year, I'll take a little time off. There, that was refreshing.
All men are created equal. Some just work harder in the preseason.
Hi, Trish.
Todd's working here.
Don't remind me.
Can he make it all shift without Duracell batteries?
I made these special just for...
Guess not. The copper top tops them all.
Want something new with a lot of great taste? Well, I know where they make it. It's down in Long John Silver's now. And who'd have thought they'd make it? Flavor baked chicken, flavor baked fish. Come on in and get your wish. Long John Silver, so fish.
Sundeck is the exciting way to add color, texture, and character to ordinary concrete. Sundeck transforms concrete into a multi-dimensional, colorful, textured surface designed to cover new or old concrete. Sundeck is durable, economical, and practically carefree. Remember, there is only one Sundeck, the ultimate concrete coating. Call your local Sundeck dealer for all the details and specials. Find out how you can have a custom look for all your concrete surfaces. Sundeck.
The welfare system in this country is a disgrace. We need to quit paying children to have children. We need workfare, not welfare. I want to make real changes in Congress. We need term limits. We need to do away with the automatic pay raise for Congress. And Congress needs to obey the same laws they passed for you and me.
Saxby-Chambliss will bring common sense leadership and conservative Georgia values to Washington. Vote Chambliss, U.S. Congress.
Well, the Hornets with a basket.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by GMC Truck, the street of experience.
At GMC Truck, we built a reputation for truck strengths. A considerable advantage that also comes in this handy take-home size. Sierra from GMC Truck.
True story. Yeah, me and the Warriors in the locker room skipping practice. Zoom, shooting hoop. Me and Mullen. Fast break. Me and Hardaway. Zoom, behind the back pass. Me and the boys dogging it. Zooming along, playing the game. Zoom, in walks Coach Nelson. Busted. Unplugs the game. Yo, Don, bring it back. Yo, Don, bring it back. NBA Live 95. EA Sports. It's in the game.
So, you want to know what the inside stuff is?
Check it out.
Well, inside stuff is this. This.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Even this. Plus, inside stuff's got a little of this and a lot of this. One thing's for sure, you'll know it when you see it. And you'll see Inside Stuff Saturday morning.
NBA Inside Stuff. Get with the program.
Magic and the Knicks this Thursday at 8 Eastern on TBS.
For over 90 years, we've built a reputation for truck strength. Now we're adding a new dimension of even greater comfort. With the luxury of leather and a refined new interior, surrounded by all the strength you'd expect from GMC trucks, which may be the greatest comfort of all.
Steve Bartkowski here at the Robbins Museum of Aviation. You know, most of us don't need a vehicle like this Blackbird behind me to get around town. But if you're looking for dependable transportation at a reasonable price, get the 5-star Nissan today. Take your choice, 94.5 Sentras and 95 Nissan pickups, just $169 a month. Equipped, not stripped, just $169 a month. Or check out Middle Georgia's largest used car inventory and pay just $29 down. Buy anywhere else and you'll pay too much. Get the 5-star Nissan today, the #1 volume dealer.
Okay, Jenny, take this down. If you kiss me to reach me this morning, I've got a 9 o'clock. At 4, I have to stop at Aunt Holly's in the vet. 5 by 5, 6, 8, 7, 8. That's Aunt Holly, not the vet. Okay, synchronize your watches. Here's the bus. Love you, kids. Bye. Okay, guys, here's how it looks for today.
Motorola has made it easier to stay directly in touch with those important to you.
Not sure what
we got a better idea. I've got to... We'll page you.
Motorola Pagers for the messages you can't afford to miss.
Call Radio Call Paging today for the most reliable quality service in paging for as little as 25 cents per day.
Dear Diary, today it's sunny and noisy. Helicopter. Iggy! A helicopter! We're saved! We're saved! We're saved! We're saved! Fred, we're setting you down. Oh, you look good. Come on, Mary. Yeah, but oh, you look good. Come on, come here.
Hey, what are you looking at?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
At GMC Trucks, we built a reputation for truck strengths. A considerable advantage that also comes in this handy take-home size. Sierra from GMC Truck.
Everybody needs some money sometime. Everybody needs some cash somehow.
Hello?
Rita.
It's midnight.
I need $500. Now.
I'll call Western Union.
Just call 1-800-CALL-CASH, and you can send money from home.
Sometimes it's now.
Western Union. The fastest way to send money worldwide.
Let's take a look here now at this fast break. Here's Steve Kerr right here. And in actuality, he should be more back at the center line because what's going to happen is this ball is knocked loose. And we stop it right here. All of a sudden, Del Curry has the angle on him, and as the pass goes ahead, Steve Kerr just cannot get there quickly enough, and Del Curry's going to run out and get the easy baskets. This is called protecting your backcourt, and your point guard must always be in a position to do that.
Excellent delivery by Michael Adams on the run to Del Curry on that fast break basket. Final 12 minutes of basketball here in our season opener on TNT. Hornets lead it by 2. Low-scoring game. Another Bulls turnover. Adams, another good pass.
Nice pass.
Big block by Foster.
Turnover.
Curry got the stick back.
22 turnovers now for the Bulls.
Scottie Pippen leading all scorers with 18. Team coach hasn't taken many shots.
Tom, let's talk about tax. Come on, Bob, you're 7.
As good as you are at maneuvering through difficult terrain indoors, the Isuzu Rodeo suspension system is at maneuvering outdoors.
Become one with the mud.
Experts have recently begun recommending mud baths for the relief of stress.
Become one with the mud.
Heck, we've known that for years. The 175 horsepower Isuzu Rodeo.
Okay, let's play word association.
All right.
Ready? Big on caring, small on price.
Sounds like Medicap Pharmacy or your first anniversary gift to me.
Hey, it's the thought that counts. Anyway, let's try another one.
Okay, I'm...
Medicap Pharmacy, America's healthcare neighbor.
Ready for another try at word association?
Sure.
Okay, instant service, instant savings.
That's easy. Medicap Pharmacy.
Hey, you're pretty good at this stuff.
Well, I associate with the best, like Medicap Pharmacy.
And a wonderful...
Medicap Pharmacy, America's healthcare neighbor.
And they lived happily ever after. Hi, I'm Sharon Falls, a candidate for House Seat 125. Every 10 seconds in this country, a child just like the ones here is abused. My opponent, Macon defense attorney Denmark Gruber, represented a convicted child molester, then voted to keep simple molestation out of the two-strike-sure outlaw. Child molesters are the worst kind of criminals because they prey on our innocent children. If he won't vote to protect your children, then who is he protecting?
Ernie Johnson in Atlanta. Back to Chicago in just a second. We have our first buzzer-beating game winner of the season on opening night. It happens as Washington takes on Orlando. And you're not going to believe this, folks. The Bullets won the home opener. Rex Chapman over Horry.
From Eureka, back so powerful they've earned the Corvette name. Corvette Handback with powered brush roll. New Corvette Wet Dry with high-performance 4-horsepower motor. Both great deals. The next generation from Eureka.
What would it be like if everyone had the same face? The same face. Well, to get a comfortable shave, you wouldn't need a razor as flexible as the Schick Tracer. The Tracer bends to fit each individual face, leaving your unique face uniquely comfortable. The Schick Tracer. We're changing the face of shaving.
Some burger joints got a meal cost $2.99. Who cares if I'm not going to like eating it? But if you make it taste good, like a Whopper, throw in some fries and a drink, I'll gladly pay you $2.99. I'd even go as high as $3.02.
Burger King. Get your burger's worth.
Nice painting. What is it?
Not a very interesting piece. Reminiscent of early Dadaism.
What's Dadaism?
If he's so smart, why is he using those other batteries?
With a brain that big, you'd think he'd know Duracell batteries outlast all other brands.
Now, it's...
You're right, Mom. The museum can be fun.
The Copper Top. Tops them all.
Operation TNT World Premiere Special, Thursday at 8 on TNT.
Dear Diary, today it's sunny and noisy.
Hey, what are you looking at?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Last season, these two teams had a close one. I was telling you about this was down in Charlotte. Horace Grant with that tip-in with 2 seconds left in overtime, and the Bulls won at 124-123.